What's up, everybody? It's Tanner with Built Not Bought. It's been a long time since I've given you guys an update on the new house, and today is not really an update on the house, but more so just our property as a whole. If you've been following along throughout this whole process, about a year ago today, I was walking through and showing everything and how we're going to be moving stuff out of here, and then obviously building the house behind me. And we're making great progress on the house. We're currently living in it, actually. And I just wanted to do a really quick one-take video to give you an update on the property currently. I have a ton of footage. I just haven't had time to upload all of it. So look forward to some of the finishing work in the house in the near future. But the big thing that happened today, and I was actually gone all week, so I missed out on it. I will post a few clips that actually my father took with his phone on Snapchat. They're not going to be the greatest quality, but you'll be able to see kind of how they moved the house off of our property and down the highway to the new owners of it. But here we go. I'm going to show you the old house, at least where the old house once stood. So right here in front is where the deck was, and this looks like an absolute disaster, I know, but you just have to look past the mess we have here and how much this is going to open up our whole property, not having that house there. Also, these overhead lines are going to be leaving next week. I talked about those quite a bit. All the overhead lines and the poles are going to be up and at them, and the generator is going to get moved over by my wood shop over there. But this whole process, I missed out on a lot of it, unfortunately. I just got some photo updates, which I will post in the video here.
So here's a picture of my wife and I just after it was moved, and here is the house when they just lifted it up onto the beams, but it's still over the top of the basement. They had to take out some sheetrock in the garage and in the house, and then bust away some concrete to get the beams through.
Essentially, you can see where they busted through the concrete. On this side, they cut open this wall here and then out that side. And that's where they put these huge steel I-beams. They ran 2 of them through. This was the entryway that went up into our old house. And this whole addition, I guess you would call it, was done very strange, and this caused a lot of issues for the movers, but they knew ahead of time that it was going to be kind of tricky. But basically there was this addition of an entryway, a bedroom, and the garage, and it's all solid concrete, which is really strange and unusual. But here's the garage, and this would be the stairs into the entryway as well. And this was where our laundry room actually was, and you can see that they had to bust through all this concrete to get their beam all the way through all of this. So yeah, it's a huge mess down there. We have a lot of stuff that we didn't clean up because we are actually just going to fill this all in anyways. The people that bought our house from us are going to come and salvage some of the 2x4s and scraps in here. Other than that, we are going to actually take and collapse all of these concrete walls and blocks, collapse them all into the hole and fill it all in. Initially, and my wife and I were kind of going back and forth on this idea, but essentially we have this concrete pad here where our garage was, and we were thinking, oh, maybe we could use it as a patio, but it is in super tough shape. So I think what we're going to end up doing is tear up all the concrete from the garage and fill that into the hole as well. Because as you can see, where they had to put the beams and everything, they had to do a lot of damage here. And this concrete was in really tough shape to begin with. These cracks were all here previously. So we're probably just going to tear this all up, fill it in, and this will all be grass someday. Hopefully a nice green lawn, which we have not had out here. And we are looking forward to that probably next summer, spring, if all goes as planned. But I'm just going to leave you with that. Like I said, I just want to do a short update, a one-take video. Thanks to everybody that has been following along with this whole process. We made it to our goal of 1,000 subscribers, and I can now monetize my videos, which was a huge goal and dream of mine. Yeah, I really can't thank you guys enough. My wife and my son Kai are in the background, and we are just happy to see the old house gone. It caused us a ton of issues, and that's a story for a whole nother video if anybody's really interested in the series of unfortunate events, I'll call it, that we dealt with this old house. So seeing it go down the road, like I'm going to show you here in a minute, was a huge sigh of relief for us. And it's kind of a fun night for us to see the old house gone and the new house coming along so well in the background. But thanks again, you guys, and we'll see you on the next episode.
So here's a couple of videos. The footage is a little shaky, but you can see the house going down our driveway and then turning onto the highway and heading to its new home. All right, guys, thanks again for watching. I'm going to close out the video here. We'll see you on the next house update. And I do have some custom table builds that I'll be uploading shortly, including a 14-foot live edge table that I just delivered. Thanks again, everybody.